Hey, how you doing? It's not a bat, it's wallpaper. This we need to put on there. One thing, I've never done this before. Make, fix, grow, cook. GardenFork. I'm what you would call wallpaper averse. I'm not a big fan of it, but the person that owns that wall wants this on there, and I'm not one to say no to that. I'm gonna walk you through how I'm gonna do this, not necessarily how to do it. All right, I have an idea of how to do this. I used to watch my father put up wallpaper. I've seen friends put up wallpaper. So I'm gonna set up, put this up, and see what happens. Because that's what GardenFork's all about, right? Let's see what happens. These canvas tarps, I use them all sorts of jobs. You buy one that lasts forever, and you don't slip on them like you do on plastic. So this is a good thing. And if you're ever on a job and you've got a door you have to throw away, keep it. You know why? They make really good work tables and wallpaper tables. Nice. Deep thought here. Wallpaper is straight. Most walls aren't. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna measure from this corner the width of this and drop what's called a plumb line and mark a straight line. That's the line that we're gonna match when we put this first piece on. That's our straight line for the whole wall, and everything else we just trim. Can I help you? Do you want to come help? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, I gotta go to work, okay? All right, you go lie down? All right. This is called a plumb bob. It's a heavy weight with a point and a string on it, and you let it hang and it gives you a straight up and down. Mine's a little bit of a mess, so I'm sorry, but you'll see what I'm talking about in 2 seconds. Make sure this circuit breaker is turned off, and you want to cover these with some tape. You want to measure the length, how long you need that first piece of wallpaper, plus some overlap, because if you want to go, you're going to have to cut it straight to the ceiling, straight to the floor. Down below, I'm going to put a baseboard over it so I have a little more leeway, but measure twice, cut once, especially with wallpaper. Just to make sure. Always put new blades in when you're dealing with this. Sharp blade, wallpaper. So let's go over some tools here. Inexpensive seam roller, inexpensive smoothing tool. I don't plan on doing a lot of wallpaper, so to apply the paste, I'm using a 3-inch chip brush. And then I got a universal wallpaper adhesive. If you read the instructions, they're gonna want you to use some super special brand of, I don't know, just do what you want. This is what I'm doing, and let's see what happens, right? But I think this will be okay. So you want to apply this, and then you have to let the paper rest. From what I understand, that is key for the seams to lay so you can roll them. Put this on, and then, okay? You don't want to skimp out and be cheap with your glue, okay? And then after this is done, you let it sit for 5 minutes, okay? So we're gonna let that sit now for 5 minutes because that's what the instructions said. But it makes sense. You want the glue to soak into the paper, especially along the edges there. Then we're gonna take this and put it up there, Cross our fingers. Ready? Here we go. This is the most important seam, and I've been lining it up on the wrong piece of string. So I'm gonna take this and loop it over here. Right behind here is the outlet. Not my best work here, but we got around the outlet, and then the cover will cover up the kind of ugly cutting I did. Not my best work, but I've never done this before. If you're an expert wallpaper hanger, I'd like to hear your comments below how I could be better with this. So our next challenge is what's called a repeating pattern. I can see this kind of apple thing here, and then it repeats up there, and that's about every 24 inches. So now I have to cut a piece and match that so when you're looking at it, it doesn't look off, okay? And then we paste it, let it sit, put it on. The hard part, I think, is done. It matches my plumb bob line pretty nicely there. It's on, it's not bubbling. Roller tool saves the day. Do you notice anything wrong here? Those lines are hanging up rather than down. I put this first piece in upside down. All right, let's try this again. Now our challenge is to line this up with the pattern, and do we have enough wallpaper left? Because somebody, I think, maybe not bought enough wallpaper. Let's see. All right, I found it. Is the suspense killing you? It's kind of killing me. It's kind of lined up. I'm going to release the fold. You see it's folded up. I'm going to release that. But I'm going to keep this held up while I line this up. I got glue on my hand now. This really is kind of like watching paint dry, isn't it? All right, let me finish this, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go eat. Bad for being wallpaper averse, huh?
You're still wallpaper averse.
I am still wallpaper averse. So let me know what you all think. Are there better ways to do this? Do you like wallpaper? Do you like this wallpaper? I know someone likes this wallpaper.
I love the wallpaper. Love it. Love it.